The Emerald Isle, the thriving city of Dublin, and we're glad to have you with us from Aviva Stadium. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, both North Carolina and TCU are thrilled to start the college football season here in Ireland. Remember, this is a matchup that was last year's opening game for North Carolina, and TCU got a win in Chapel Hill. There's a lot of revenge on the line, but more importantly, just excitement to be playing here in Ireland where we are developing so many new college football fans. North Carolina versus TCU, cannot wait to get the ball in the air. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. They'll run it from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Give to the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's Edwards. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's shift. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. There's some room. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He's picked up 49 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. And the Tar Heels line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They started putting focus on serious women's matches.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So TCU's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable. Be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Leave, man!
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, he's got a chance. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeons. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tar Heels look to do some damage in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Oh, turn
Here
forward.
comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Under fire, and they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Oh, that one.
Wow. All right, let me do this.
Are no good. And the
I
margin
can't even
remains
actually
at
blew that
7
away.
after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way back from the 20. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Here's the pressure. Sets up the screen. Trying to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Oh, my God.
Ball to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. All wideouts, no backs. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Gets it out quickly. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Makes a man miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it.
Oh my
He
God!
just got rid of
Touchdown
the football.
ground.
Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So I guess the upside is at least the ball wasn't put in harm's way, but after the grounding call, it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oh
The
wow!
quarterback, and down he goes
Okay.
at the 24.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensive. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo. What a great job the last 2 plays by this defense, stopping the passing attack and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Rush is on him. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground with the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch it? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU.
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No chance to return. That one a booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Checking in with the Tar Heels head coach at the half. He told his team he was pleased with their performance in the first half, but they have got a lot of ball game left. They want to come out and set the tone here to start the third quarter. Coach said, we have got to play clean football and execute. Always a challenge in these early games in the season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Back to pass, it's Edwards. The sure hands, it's Ship. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Running the red zone. It's Hall. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The Tar Heels looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid tackle.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNC!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Payne. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Keeps it himself. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Now on the return.
Let's get it.
Touchdown, North Carolina. Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Payne. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Going for the big
Oh,
play.
my God.
Snags it on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The give. Creates a little space. There he goes.
My God, that is so rude.
Is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up to this defense.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here's the handoff. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football.
Finding some room. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Hall. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And the returner will be brought down. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
And the Horned Frogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
This time it's complete, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Plows through the defense. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Craig. Using his legs to buy some time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Gotta get them to burn the timeout.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
That is weak!
Into the end zone.
That?
Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Timeout taken by TCU. It's
That
their
is what
first.
you call some straight up cheese.
And they'll
right
still
there.
have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this
They
game.
made sure to not let me.
Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Might as well stick with him. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game.
What was that?
College football for this season. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. They'll
The
get...
game made me run into him. He got bold there.
Decide how to play this 2nd down.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced the 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Punt is on its way. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Looking for a man. It's Craig. He wants a big play here late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I know he was covered technically, but
That's
that's a
good.
catch he should have made. They feel like when they throw in 50-50 balls, that's really more like an 80-20 situation, and he put that one on the ground at a big moment in the 4th quarter.
He lobs one high down the left side. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team,